Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Julie. I am an embodied healing coach, and today we're going to be doing a practice on the root chakra. Just a little intro on what the root chakra is. It is located at the base of your spine, so it is the first chakra, and it embodies your survival instinct. So basically, your fight or flight. It's all about grounding. And it is the first chakra that is located at the base of the spine, as I mentioned. And when this chakra is unbalanced, when we are living out of fear, out of worry, out of anxiety, that basically means that your root chakra is imbalanced. And when this root chakra is imbalanced, because it is the first chakra and it is at the base of the spine, it is also the smallest chakra. So it is very, very important that this chakra be balanced because it is the foundation for the rest of your chakras. So if this chakra is imbalanced, that it impacts the rest of the chakras. So today we're going to be working on yoga poses that are going to be able to balance this chakra so that you could feel more grounded, you could feel connected to earth, you could feel secure in yourself, you could feel safe. And so today, I know I typically hold the poses for 2 minutes, but today we're going to go a little deeper and hold them each for 3 minutes. You're not going to need any props for this practice today, with the exception of your yoga mat. And before we get started with the practice, I wanted to make a special announcement that on Friday, I'm going to be holding an online yoga class. So if you're interested in attending that, I'm going to drop the link below in the description so that you're able to sign up for that. Okay, so let's get started. I want you to sit at your yoga mat. Join me here in cross-leg position, and we are going to chant Lam, which is the chant for the root chakra. So we're going to start to get grounded in our bodies and on the earth. And we're going to be focusing on a lot of poses that have to do with the legs and the lower body, because that's basically the emphasis of the root chakra. Okay, so bring your hands together at your heart center space, breathing in. And when we breathe out, we're going to chant Lam. So join me. So breathe in through your nose. Exhale, Lam. Lam. Time inhale. Exhale, Lam. Activating that root chakra one more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, Lam. Beautiful. We're going to start with butterfly pose, and I want you to unfold your legs. And you are going to connect your feet together. You're going to form a diamond shape. And this is going to be a beautiful stretch for your inner thigh. Again, we're focusing on the legs. And if you want to hold on to your ankles, you want a deeper stretch and hold on to your feet, you can do that as well. Or you could just lean forward with your hands on the floor. The more that you push your feet towards your pelvis, the more you're going to feel that stretch in your thigh. And if you want to feel it more at your lower back, then you're going to pull your feet further apart from your pelvis. Okay, so I'm going to go kind of in the middle, and we're going to set the timer for, as I mentioned, 3 minutes. Okay, and I want you to bend forward and just let loose and relax. Breathing in and out through your nose. No need to straighten your back. I want you to have a rounded spine. Let your neck drop, shoulders down. I don't want your shoulders up to your ears. I want you to relax and unfold here for this practice. You are safe and you are grounded. You're really showing some love to that root chakra by holding these poses for 3 minutes. Feel free to lean in a little forward, a little more, to feel a deeper stretch if you feel called to do that like I do at this moment, or you could just stay where you are. It's just an invitation. Breathing in and out through your nose. Relax your legs. I want you to sink into your body. I'm going to go ahead and release a little bit and hold on to my ankles now. You feel free to join me or stay where you are, no pressure. Continue breathing in and out through your nose. You slowly come up. And we're going to lie on our back for a resting pose. I'm going to lie here for 1 minute. Lower your knees. And just rest. We're going to allow for the energy to move through our legs, or that deep stretch that we just did in our inner thigh and in our back. So now we're just allowing the energy to recalibrate. So just rest here and be still. Breathing in and out through your nose. Okay, so now we're going to prep for figure 4 pose. So I want you to bring your knees to a nice folded position. And we're going to take our right leg and cross it over our left leg. Now I want you to raise your left leg and clasp your hands behind your left leg. And we are going to hold this pose for 3 minutes. And the target area here is your right butt cheek. Right here is where you're going to feel that stretch. So the more that you lift this left leg up towards your chest, the more you're going to feel that stretch on your right butt cheek. And I want you to make sure that your shoulders are dropped. I don't want you straining your neck either. Again, this is the time for you to really pour into your body and relax and just let loose and unfold on the mat. Breathing in and out through your nose. Just allow the practice to wrap itself around you. Beautiful. Now unwrap your hands and you're going to lower your feet onto the mat. Unfold your right leg. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to need you to lift your left leg and cross it over on your right leg. And then I want you to lift your right leg and clasp your arms behind that right leg as you lift closer to your chest, and you're going to feel the stretch on your left butt cheek this time. And we're going to hold this for 3 minutes. Breathing in and out through your nose. Again, drop your shoulders, really let loose and unfold. And just relax into this beautiful pose that's working your root chakra. This is your moment to be still, to really connect with the mat, connect with your body, feel the sensations running through your body as the chi recalibrates and the prana recalibrates in your body and moves and shifts around and works on that root chakra. You also may feel a stretch at the tip of your spine, the tailbone of your spine, that L5 disc there, where that root chakra is housed. And that means it's working. If you're feeling any tingling sensations in your hands, feel free to loosen the grip behind your right leg. At least that's what I'm feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and honor my body and listen to my body and loosen that grip a little bit, just so I could just really sit more into that stretch, because the target area here, as I mentioned, is the left butt cheek. So you want to be as comfortable as possible. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose and relax. Beautiful. Okay, now you can uncross your legs and lower your legs onto the mat. Okay, we're going to rest on our back again. Lower those legs or your knees onto the mat. And just rest. Breathing in and out through your nose. Just being still and resting is just a beautiful way to rebalance the root chakra, to sit in stillness. And so we're going to be doing a lot of resting on the back here today as well. As I mentioned, the root chakra houses the fight or flight setting in our bodies. So if we've been in survival mode for some time, then of course that root chakra is going to be imbalanced. So by sitting still, we are really showering that root chakra with some beautiful energy. Okay, 1 minute is up. Okay, so we're slowly going to sit up while keeping our legs on the mat. And if If you need to just adjust yourself like I am, feel free because I have long legs. So we're going to get ready for caterpillar pose. And this is a beautiful pose for the back of your legs and your back, again focusing on the lower body for that root chakra. And you are going to just bend forward. You can keep your feet together or allow some distance between them, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're going to round your spine and just lean forward, touching your ankles. If you can clasp your feet, even better, so that we can add a nice beautiful stretch under your feet, which is also tied to the root chakra. Remember, just really relax your shoulders. I don't want you tense. Just breathe in and out through your nose. And if you can't touch your feet, it's okay. You can go ahead and just place your hands on your ankles, your shins, or even your knees if that's as far as you can go. Again, we're honoring our body here. As long as you could feel that stretch in the back of your legs, and also you may feel it in your spine as well. So we're hitting that target of the root chakra here. Just settle into this pose, breathing in and out through your nose. Beautiful. Slowly release the pose. Rise up. We're going to lay back down on the mat. I want you to raise your right leg, bend it, and bring your knee to your chest. Relax your left leg, keep it on the mat. And again, we're targeting the legs here where that sciatica nerve lies, which is the largest peripheral nerve in the body, and it's basically as thick as your thumb, so it's a huge nerve at the body. And so we're really showering that nerve with some love today with these leg poses, while pouring into your root chakra as well. Now lower your right leg and lift your left leg, knee to chest. I'm going to show that leg some love now. slowly release that left leg, unbend and lower it to the mat. And now we're going to go ahead and move into legs up the wall pose. So if you have a bed near you, a wall, or a furniture piece like I do here, I'm going to go ahead and do this pose against the media cabinet here. So you're going to rise up slowly from your mat. And I am going to now face my media cabinet. And for you, it could be a wall, it could be your bed, maybe a chair, an ottoman. And I'm going to basically scoop my butt as close as possible that I can to my media cabinet, because again, we're going to lift our leg up the media cabinet. So you may have to scoot your butt closer, and you're just going to lean your legs on either the wall or the cabinet, whatever it is that you choose at home. And we're just going to sit here for 3 minutes while we feel the energy and the prana going up and down our legs, targeting that root chakra. Feel free to open your legs a little wider if you feel called to. You're going to feel that stretch in your hamstrings, the back of your leg, and just breathe into this pose and relax. So many people have a hard time sitting still and just sitting into calmness because we're so used to being in survival mode and rushing and multitasking and doing the most, that when it comes to the simple things in life, such as rest, it is so hard for us. So today we are focusing on really pouring into stillness today, regulating our nervous system. If you feel called to scoot your butt closer to the wall or your furniture piece, feel free to do that. I am just going to stay right here because my body's telling me that this feels comfortable, so I'm going to honor it. Beautiful. 3 minutes are up. Now slowly bend your knees, bring them close to your chest, and for me, I'm gonna just scoot over a little bit to the right so I can bring them down to the floor, and then scoop my butt and twist myself back onto my mat. Okay, keeping your knees up, we're gonna go ahead and just sway our knees from right to left for some windshield wipers to really massage the back of that spine, your lower spine. I have long legs, so I always tend to place my hands on my belly just to, allow for my legs to really get into a nice deep movement here of a swaying back and forth. Breathing in and out through your nose. You may want to place your hands on your legs if that feels better. Feel free to do that. Again, really listen to your body and see what it needs from you today. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to stop this pose. And we're going to go ahead and lift off the mat slowly. Okay, I want you to slowly stand on your mat. And we're going to go ahead and get ready for dangling pose. So keeping your legs a few inches apart from each other, you are just going to bend forward slowly. And you're just going to surrender and dangle your arms around your spine. Really just allow your neck to dangle and your arms. If you feel called to hold on to your elbows, that's something you can do if you feel called to that. If not, if dangling feels good for you, then just join me here. And this is going to be a deep stretch for, again, the back of those legs, that sciatic nerve. Feel free to rock back and forth if your body is asking you to do that, or stay still if it's asking you for stillness. Feel free to slightly bend your legs. That feels good to your body. It's a beautiful surrender pose. Okay, we're going to slowly lift from this pose, and I want you to walk to the top of your mat because we're going to go into a downward dog. And I want you to walk your hands to the opposite side of the mat. I'm still recovering from my wrist surgery, so I cannot place my hands on my mat, so I'm just going to go for a fist. And I just want you to walk this out a little bit, just stretching your legs a bit because we're doing a lot of focus on the legs today. So just want to give it a little movement here because we stayed in that pose for so long. Let's get that blood flowing a little bit. Beautiful. Now I want you to drop your knees to your mat. Okay, so I want us to now lay and rest your back on your mat. So slowly come down to your mat and we're going to get ready for twist pose. So slowly lower your head on to the mat. And I want you to scoot your butt over a little bit to the right side of your mat so you can extend your arms in a cross position. Scoot my plants over a little bit to give me some room. And you're going to lower your legs to the left side of your mat for a twist position, pose I should say. And I want you to rotate your neck to the right side if you feel called to for an additional beautiful stretch in the back of the neck here. And if you want to go ahead and hold on to your knees with your left hand for some additional stretch in your spine, feel free to do that. It helps to anchor your legs to the earth. For a beautiful stretch in your back. You feel this in your spine. And I feel that by holding my legs with my left hand, it gives me an additional stretch in that lower part of the spine, that L5, where that root chakra is housed. Feel free to follow me. If not, you could stay right here with your arms in a T position or angle. Breathing in and out through your nose. My arm needed a break from being on the floor like that, so I'm just going to bend my elbow here. Because again, I want you to listen to your body. What you do with your arms, it's your choice, because again, the target area here is that spine. It's not your arms. You slowly come out of this. So I want you to bring your knees to the center of your mat. Align yourself to the center of your mat as well. So scoot back into the center, keeping your legs bent. And we're going to go and do the same thing on the opposite side. So now I want you to scoot your butt over a little bit to the left side of your mat. And I want you to lower your knees towards the right. I'm going to hold this for 3 minutes. Feel free to extend your left arm out. And feel free to rotate your neck to the left side for an additional stretch in the neck. But again, the target area is your spine. So we're giving that a beautiful stretch. And if you want to follow along with me and place your right hand on the top of your knee, feel free to do that so that you could guide those knees towards the mat and really ground them into the mat and into the earth. That's what I love to do, so I'm going to go ahead and honor that. Breathing in and out your nose. Adjust yourself as needed. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center. Raise your knees. Align yourself to the center of your mat. And we are going, I'm just going to lower myself a little bit here. Okay, so we're going to get ready for our Savasana. So I want you to lower your legs. And if you want to spread your legs apart a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go for the star pose and raise my arms. And I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth one more time. And just rest here, allowing all that energy to recalibrating your body, the prana, the chi, all that work that we did in your lower body. Just rest here in stillness. And while we do that, I wanted to just bless you with some root chakra affirmations as we sit in this resting position. Feel your body settle into the ground beneath you. Let the earth hold you. With every inhale, imagine drawing up grounding energy from the earth. With every exhale, release tension, fear, and anything that feels uncertain. Now repeat silently or out loud. I am safe in my body. I am supported by the earth beneath me. I trust in the stability of life. I have everything I need in this moment. I am rooted, calm, and secure. My body is my home. I belong here. Feel that truth anchoring into your legs, your feet, and your spine. Breathe into that grounded energy and let yourself rest in the knowing that I am safe, I am supported, and I am home. And if any of those affirmations resonated deeply with you, feel free to repeat them silently or out loud as you rest in this beautiful savasana. Slowly come out of that. That was amazing. Bring your legs together and we're going to slowly rise up from the mat into a cross-legged seated position for our closing practice. Felt amazing. Okay, we're going to open our hands wide and in the form of a circle, we're going to join our hands at the top, inhaling, and then bringing them down to the front of your chest, exhale. Keeping your hands in the center of your chest, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bow down, namaste. Now that's the close of our practice. I'm hoping that you're feeling more centered, more grounded, safer, and just more in your body as we connected to the root chakra, connected to earth, and just really allowed you to feel grounded in your body and on your mat. So if you love this class and you want to join me on Friday's class on 10/10, I'm going to drop the link below if you want to go ahead and join us in that class. It's going to be a full body yin yoga experience, and I really would love for you to join me on the mat there in that class. But I also want you to leave a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling after this practice. Are you feeling more grounded? Do you feel more secure, more stable? Do you feel as if your body and energy has shifted after this practice? Leave me a comment below. I want to hear all about it. I love reading you guys' comments. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Namaste.